the question then is, how do you know who you're sleeping with?
Exactly.
Right? Because
Exactly.
right?
Okay.
I don't know of too many virgins still around, so it's
Exactly. So this is the clarification everyone is looking for, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna bring it across like this, right? So I'm a vessel. I'm the vessel that holds the spirit, which is God, the divine creator, His energy, the soul of myself is what contains Him. And so therefore, whenever you come in contact with someone else on a sexual level, you are sharing that, right?
Right.
And so you're entering somebody into your own body. You are entering someone else.
Right.
And does that person carry that vibration, that energy of God, of divinity, of you have no idea. So this is why the evaluation time comes in, is to take the time to get to know the other person before actually even sleeping with, having any kind of connection with that person. I disagree with kissing on the first date, or a peck on the cheek and a hug is different from actually getting into what we call the French kiss, sharing that saliva. You have no idea who this person is. You have no idea what this person carries. You have not taken the time to get to know the characteristic, the values. Does this person share their vessel? Or value it. So that's how you know, is by taking the time to get to know the person.
So you mentioned something interesting about even just kissing, right, and the mixing of the saliva. If I'm hearing you right, you should really get to know the person that you're getting involved with or plan to kiss before you kiss them. I mean, I think there's different stages to kisses. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
So when it comes to first your, well, explain that.
Okay, so you're dating.
Yes.
Okay. Many tend to sleep with the person on the first date.
Apparently, in this culture, yes.
In society as we live today, and then wonder, well, why didn't it work? But you did not take the time to get to know this person. You have no idea who you just shared your vessel with.
Right.
And so the next day you wake up and think, well, hold on, do I really like this person?
Right.
And a man will disrespect a woman that
Right.
sleeps. He does not really care about that woman. He just got satisfied.
Yeah.
Right? Kissing someone. You go on a first date. You can kiss on the cheeks. You can give a peck on the lips.
Right.
But getting into an in-depth kiss, which is, we call the French kiss, you're sharing that saliva. Have you gotten to know, is that person sick? Are they carrying something?
Right.
Or that saliva is actually sharing of yourself and someone else.
Yeah.
It carries everything your body has in it. Right? So this is why you should be cautious and ponder on, wait a minute, hold on a second. Do I know who I'm with?
Right.
On the first date, second date, third date? You don't even really know this person on the third date. It takes time to get to know. And eventually someone will reveal themselves to you, right? It will come through with the characteristics of the person.
Right.
And you will get to understand this person values themselves. They don't go sharing their body with everybody else. They are cautious of their health. Are they healthy? Are they taking care of their health? These are all things that are very important in getting to know whom you're getting involved with, whom you're sharing your body with. Because when you share your body, okay, you're sharing not only yourself, you're sharing your spirit, you're sharing your energy, you're sharing, and it can be, if someone carries the wrong energy, they will drain you because they're taking your positive energy and it becomes negative because that person is a negative person, for example, or I'm going to get really in depth here. A Jezebel spirit. Do you know if this person is carrying a Jezebel spirit?
Right.
You know, you have no idea, did you?
Yeah.
Because you did not take the time.
So a lot of people use the phrase Jezebel spirit, right?
Yes.
What exactly is a Jezebel spirit? I mean, I have an idea. I think I know, but for the audience.
A Jezebel spirit is a narcissistic spirit because a narcissist is a self-centered, egotistical, grandiose, all about me, myself, and I. A Jezebel spirit is a dark spirit.
Yeah.
Because you cannot have light and darkness in the same vessel. Okay, the Holy Spirit cannot dwell with darkness. So therefore, someone that carries a Jezebel spirit, the Holy Spirit will take himself, the spirit out. He will take himself out of that vessel. And that person is jealous, they're hateful, they're bitter, they're vengeful. This is all part of a Jezebel spirit. They will get revenge on you, for example, if you do not give them what they want. That is a Jezebel spirit.
Interesting. Okay. So there's a lot to think about and consider when looking to get married, right? Especially, you know, as you think of kissing, you think of being intimate, right? Now we're talking about, you know, the context of marriage, right? Most people, I shouldn't say most people, what about people who are on their way to getting married? So they may not, and they should not really, based on the Bible, should not be engaged in sexual intercourse prior to getting married. Let's talk about what should one be looking for? What should single people be looking for in a life partner?
Characteristic. You're looking for the characteristic. Is the person living in oneness with the Lord, first and foremost? Is their heart seeking after God? Are they a caring, kind, generous person? Are they respectful? Do they carry values? Are they valuing themselves?
Right.
You know, these are all characteristics that shows you whom this person is. When you're looking for a life partner, you're looking for someone that is you can depend upon, that is attentive, that is not judgmental, because you're now going to start sharing your intimate self, your vulnerabilities with this person. And so if this person is going to judge everything, then are they the right partner for you? Right? A person that you're looking to be in union with is someone that will love you no matter what. It's a soul love. It's not an emotional love. It's not a love, I love you the next day kind of love. That's an emotional love, and that love wavers from one day to the next, right? A soul love is a divine love. It's consistency, it's reciprocation, is being there for the person, having the person back no matter what comes about in life. Because life is a journey, and the ebb and flow of it, you're going to have your ups and downs. And for example, if you're unable to work, or you lost your job, is that person going to fill in for you? Is you know, and a 50-50 union, there's no such thing. I've been, this question has also come about, well, you know, we're going to get into this and we're 50-50. What is 50-50?
Right.
Is that a possibility? No, because then the woman becomes pregnant. That cannot be 50-50 anymore, because he is now going to step in, because she will probably be home for most of the time, or unable to go to work for the later part of the pregnancy. There are so many scenarios, right, that comes into play. So these two people, these are all communication that needs to fall into place before that union comes about. Before you say, okay, I'm committing, because commitment is life. It's not it's a journey you're going to go through.
It's interesting you say that, because you know, we're in that era where unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what side you are on,
the perspective of the lens
of the lens of the person, right? Where, you know, I'm hearing a lot of women that don't think they need a man to survive, or for just life, right? And you raise something important in terms of pregnancy. It's the one thing that men cannot do, which means that it's the 50-50 doesn't work in that scenario, because where's the 50-50, right?
Exactly.
It's you know, because we cannot carry that baby, we're not part of that, then our part is to help support, protect, provide,
Yes.
right? And I think it does go back to, someone told me, if you're wondering why humanity is confused, just look at animals.
Yes.
Animals seem to figure it out.
Well, because animals, they're like, for example, the eagle.
Yeah.
They mate for life.
Right.
When and they will fight anything else for their partner.
Right.
Right. They will go to battle
Yeah.
for their partner. That's divine union. Because animals, they're and people say they don't have a spirit. Well, if they don't have a spirit, how can they have senses? How do
Right.
they sense?
Yeah.
Because they go by senses, right? The spirit is divinity. They have not went in mating with 1,000 other. There are many animals that love birds, for
Right.
example. If you take them apart, one will die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they have look at the animal world,
Yeah.
and yes, you're very correct.
Yeah.
You will see that they have got it down pat, right? And that's the example we follow. A lion and a lioness, when they come together, they mate and they will stay together, and the lion will go to battle for his lioness, right?
Yeah.
So I call them the king and queen.
King and queen of the jungle, right?
King and queen of the jungle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is how we should live life.
Yeah.
That is exactly how we should live life.
Yeah. It's interesting that animals seem to really understand their roles, right? I know some people don't like that word, roles, but they understand, like you said, divine union
Yes.
on how they show up, or how they are part of that union,
Yes.
right? So when we talk about what to look for in a life partner, you talk about their character. I know we did talk previously about a Proverbs 31 woman,
Yes.
right? For men, what should a prospect single lady be looking for in a man?
Single women.
Yes.
Okay.
All the single ladies. All the single
All
ladies.
the ladies. Okay. Looking for. You're married, by the way.
I'm married, yes. I'm married. For people wondering, yes, I'm
Yes.
married.
Respect.
Yes.
Respect. Absolute respect. This
Yes.
is why I call you sir, right?
Yes.
Single women that is looking to be married. Okay. First, you must make the choice that you're getting married. This is life.
Yeah.
This is not. I'm going to get married and test how this works.
Right.
It doesn't go like that. I'm getting married for life. So therefore, you look for the consistency in him. Is he consistent? Is he showing up? Is he there for you? Is he helping you? Is he stepping in when needed?
Yeah.
Is he saying, okay, let me take care of the car for you? Let me change the tires. Let me. This is a man's role.
Yeah.
He's showing up. He's showing you that he can take care of you. He will be the leader
Right.
of you, right? Because you're looking for a leader. Personally, in my case, I am looking for a man first and foremost who has his heart after God, who values himself, who is respectful, who is kind, who is generous, who is caring, who is not going to look at me physically, but he sees me who I am on the inside, because physique will eventually change, right?
Yeah.
Is he going to go hunting after that? Or is he loving me for who I am
Right.
from within? So this is what I am looking for. The consistency of him. Is he showing up? A man who holds me when I'm, falling, or when I'm, saying I'm not up to par today. Is he consistent to say, I have you,
Yeah.
no matter what, I have you. Now, when a man does not communicate and reciprocate, and for example, an entire day will go by, or 2 days, and he is not even checking in, or he
Right.
is not even, how are you? Are you okay today? Have you eaten?
Checking in, yeah.
Checking in. She begins to feel neglected, right? She's neglected, and she's beginning to go through the process. Can I depend on him? Is he going to be there for me? You know, is he going to show up, or is he going to, you know, whenever he feels like it, he will be there? And when love doesn't work like that. Love is consistency of showing up when it is the hardest, when crisis arises,
Right.
when the world is consuming. That's when love shows up.
I agree.
Love cannot say I love you and then tomorrow disappear and shows up 2 days later,
Right.
or when love feels like it. Love is not a feeling.
Yeah.
It doesn't function on emotions. That's a wavering love. That's a love. I love my car. I love
Right.
this. I love
Yeah.
that. I love everything. But
Yeah.
you know, that's not love.
Yeah.
That's superficial love, because it will fluctuate whenever it feels like it, right? Divine love is soul love. It comes from the soul. And when that's love is given, that's a love that loves with no exceptions. There's no exceptions to that love.
So I know the Bible talks about unconditional love, right, versus conditional love. Obviously, he showed us unconditional love by sending his son to die for us, right? So, you know, I think of that as a parent now. Are you willing to give up your child, right? So I think when it comes to love, the world tends to have a very skewed ideology on what love is.